So today I'll be talking about ADHD and intrusive thoughts. I was just in the shower and I had this scenario going on in my head. Water was pouring on me. It was hot. I have hurt my back. I've done my back. My back's kaput. So I was in the shower trying to ease it off a little bit. And I was thinking about if I had a cleaning business of the most luxurious building with a kind of James Bond style, like all-encompassing view window, and the people before had some kind of like fight, or like they'd been throwing something around, and there was just like a little chip in the windscreen, and the chip, as I got the steamer on this beautiful window, just went kapow and blew out into space. And I was in the shower washing myself and I made this sound. I mean, from an outsider's point of view, anyone could have been watching me at that moment. I was in the shower and I made this noise. What the hell? They can just be there literally all of the time. I had to lay down today for maybe half an hour because of my back, and my brain went from aeroplanes still running on 80s style floppy disk systems to filing of a company with like ferments, like a ferment company. And then my brain went to samba dancers at festivals. I wonder how much they get paid. And this was all in just half an hour. And my brain went to all of these different weird and random places. And what do neurotypical brains do? They just lie down and maybe have the odd thought. They just... And you know what? I'm so pleased. I watched a video the other day of a guy in Spain. He's called Propel ADHD Games. If you get to see some of his videos, they're so spot on. And he did a video on neurotypicals looking out of a window and just going, it's quite a high window. And then his brain going, jump, jump, jump. And totally, like, I freak out walking along, like, lovely nature paths along the cliffs because I'm just like, the cliff will collapse. Like, it's been winter, it's been stormy. The water must have seeped through the cracks and the cliff is just going to fall from underneath your feet. Never once has this ever happened, by the way. But it just shows you that... And I felt so amazing that a Spanish guy, I think he's Spanish, a man, not even the same gender, not in the same place, but has exactly the same weird, intrusive thoughts as me. And for years, I had monitored all of these things on people around me who, for the majority of time, would have been neurotypical people, and thought that there's something wrong with me. There is something wrong with me because this is going on in my head. Am I losing my shit? No, it's just my dopamine receptors don't handle dopamine and can't keep it regulated. And in some ways, it is absolutely wonderful to have so many creative thoughts simultaneously all of the time. And it makes us amazing problem solvers in the face of chaos. And just brilliance in ideas in general, you know, the ingenuity of the ideas that we can come up with. On the other hand, it's quite a disability when you're about to hit a downward spiral of complete burnout. I have a video coming up about the 6 stages of that, so that you might be able to just pull yourself gently back before you get there very soon. So, yeah, no wonder the world doesn't understand what to do with it, because it's pure genius and a disability, complete disability at the same time. Like, how do you operate with that? So that was my thought of today. ADHD and intrusive thoughts. How about you? Do you get them? What was your latest intrusive thought? Or what was your latest lie down entrepreneurial Dragon's Den idea? Drop it in the comments and let me know. This should be interesting.